Prisoner number 31, get in your cell, now.
Can't they be nicer?
No talking in here.
You'll be moved to solitary confinement if you don't obey.
We are currently being treated as prisoners. Why is this happening to us?
Our whole student body will be conducting a social experiment starting tomorrow.
They're up to no good again. I'm Yuma, a junior at Asmani High School. Our school is known for having brilliant students. The majority of them come from wealthy families.
We have explained everything to the student council. They will be in charge.
Yes, ask us if you need anything. He is the class president. I happened to sit next to him at the beginning of the year. We've been friends since. He's a student of excellence, the first to become a class president so early on. Yo, Prez, do I have to be warned of anything? Nah, I promise it'll be fun. It's gonna be huge. Bigger than anything that's ever happened here. I always dreamed of getting into Asmani High School. I studied hard and somehow made it into the school. However, everything about this school is unlike others. I'm not sure if I belong here. It's been a unique experience. And so, a social experiment started the next day. Wait, what the? Where are all the teachers?
You, Yuma, a junior, correct?
Huh? Yes, correct.
You're over here.
What? Members of the student council surrounded me and forced me into a cell. A cell? In the school?
Let us out of here! What do you think I am?
I looked around and realized the cell was full of students in my class.
Hey! There are too many people in here!
What the heck? Students kept coming into the cell, and it was starting to feel like a crowded train. It's too crowded!
So this is how my father feels every morning on the train. It's making me sick.
Everyone was pushed against each other. I even had girls pushed up into me. It wasn't my fault. Oh no. Wait, this feels kinda nice.
Hey, get your filthy hands off me.
Her name is Saiko. She's a classmate of mine. She's pretty, but she's got eyes like a snake. My bad, but there's nothing I can do about it. Just then... Hello, students. The experiment has started. The school is a prison now. You will all be spending your time here as prisoners. What? This is a social experiment they were talking about yesterday?
Prisoners? Why us?
Dude, why do you guys have costumes on?
I'm just messing with you. We all have parts to play in the experiment. This school amazes me with its abnormal education methods. Class Prez looks excited. He loves social experiments. Guys, it's just part of our education. We should go along with it. Just part of our education. That's what I thought it was.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, Asmani High School is always coming up with creative lessons.
And so, the social experiment started with a good vibe. Alright, come out, one by one. The experiment would last for a week, but none of them know that. Only the student council does. The faculty assigned us to be guards during the experiment. We will do our best to fulfill our duties. Yes, that's all we have to do. The class president went into acting mode again. He started cuffing the students, one by one. It's just an experiment. Does he have to go this far? The guards took us to a classroom. They became the teachers, and we had a class just like any other school day. What the heck? However, the lesson contents were from an entry exam to Asmani University Medical School.
You're all students attending Asmani High School. We expect you to understand all of this.
I'm not a genius. I barely passed the entrance exam to this school.
I need to use the restroom. Can you please uncuff me? Just for a second?
School rules. I cannot do that.
I'll pay you. How much do you want? Just name it.
I cannot uncuff you, and you will have to wait until class is over.
No way.
Dude, you should let her go. What if she gets sick?
You will obey school rules. The other students seem to understand that.
I looked around and saw the other students studying desperately. It seemed like the school had become a real prison. They were acting like actual prisoners locked up for a crime. You guys, this experiment is getting out of hand. After class ended, we were led to the cafeteria to eat lunch.
Here, this is your lunch.
What is this? This lunch is crap. We don't deserve this.
No, that is your lunch. Have you forgotten that you're a prisoner here? Finish it before time is up.
What the hell? Nobody has ever treated me like this.
Student council members treated all students equally, as prisoners.
Hey, I always drink tea with milk after my meals. Were you not listening to what I said? You can have water with your meal, here.
There was no way the measly lunches served to the students of Esmani High School would satisfy them.
This is ridiculous! I wish my butler were here to give them what they deserve.
Thank you.
Here, go eat.
This is not enough.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'll get moving. We had no idea how long the experiment would be going on. I was starting to get worried for our health. There was nothing I could do but sit down and start eating. However, Saiko sat next to me.
I can't eat this rubbish. This is so unfair!
She should be eating everything she can.
Dude, look at the student council's table. Their food. Steak, sushi, and yakiniku. Why do they get to eat all that?
The rest of us ate our food while taking whiffs of mouth-watering smells from the guard's table. After lunch, we were brought to the school field. Apparently, it was time for us to exercise. Finally, time to run freely. Or so I thought.
Okay, you guys will run 30 times around the field.
That sucks.
I can't do this.
Wow, he's running with handcuffs, but he hasn't lost his breath at all. His name is Yakubi-kun. He's our high school rule breaker, but he's super athletic and has better grades than me. However, most of the students couldn't run like him. Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine! Leave me alone!
We spent every day according to the same schedule. How much longer is this hell going to last? The social experiment was planned to last a week. The end is nearing. However, what do you guys think? Do you think we should end the experiment?
No, sir. It's only been a few days. We haven't gotten anything out of it.
What's the point of getting anything out of this experiment? I want this to be over. I'm sick of it.
The debate went on for a long time. In the end, I'm glad we all came to an agreement. I'll talk to the teachers. I'll tell them we've watched how the prisoners act, but we don't have enough results to report, and we need more time. Our life as prisoners continued, and believe it or not, a month passed.
I've had enough. Yo, I'm breaking out.
What?
No way!
But how?
We use a spoon at lunch. I brought it back with me. I can dig a hole in the wall.
I'm not sure that'll work.
This wall is the closest to the main entrance. We can hide the hole with these futons. We already know when the guards will come around, right?
I'll do it! Yakubi-san, you always come through. I believe you!
Me too! We will always have your back, Yakubi-san!
They all looked excited. I, on the other hand, wasn't feeling it so much. This is a bad idea. But it's Yakubi-kun. He's done more in worse situations. Yakubi-kun and his crew continued digging at the hole. A month had passed since they first started.
It's looking good.
Yeah, we're almost through to the other side.
Hey, I can see some light.
I see it too. We'll finally be free. Yes!
Seriously? They actually did it! I felt a surge of hope. Suddenly, stop, right now.
The guards never come around at this time. How did they know?
Have you heard of surveillance cameras? We enjoyed watching you desperately dig a hole with that tiny spoon. But no more. I knew it. There was never hope for us. All prisoners involved will be moved to solitary confinement. Jacoby and his crew were pushed out of our cell. Do whatever you want. Yakubi-kun. He told me later on that the rooms used for solitary confinement were darker and smaller, and as if that wasn't enough, their food portions were cut down. I can't imagine spending a week like that. A few weeks later, during lunch, I hate the food here. I was not enjoying my meal as usual.
Yo, what the heck is up with that?
Huh? They're right. He has more food than any of us. A student was sitting at a table with double portions. None of us had any idea of how that was possible. After lunch, during our running session, I went up to the boy to ask him why he received more food. Hey, why do you get so much more food than us? Oh, the food? There was a guy who wanted a specific money card. Moroboshi-sama's SSR. I gave it to him. A card? I knew many guys who were into money cards. They were used for a trading card game. A Moroboshi-sama card is a rare card. It's not easy to get your hands on. I'm jealous. I can't believe you gave it away! Well, there's no use in having it here. And I'm not sure if we're ever getting out of here alive. Having enough to eat is more important to me.
Hey, you! Stop talking! You should be running!
Yes, sir! People are starting to get creative, but I don't have anything I can trade. He's smart. He came up with ways to improve his life here. All I have done is get used to the life we are forced to have. I should act fast. One day, Saiko fell sick. She looked awful.
Ugh, my stomach hurts.
That's because you're picky with what you eat. You put yourself there.
Ugh.
Move her to solitary confinement.
Yes, sir.
Wait a second! You should take her to a hospital, or give her medicine at least!
Yuma, you... Don't worry. I'll be okay.
Saiko! There was no way she would get better. 4 months into her life as prisoner students.
Somebody help me.
Saiko collapsed and fell to the ground inside a prisoner cell.
This does not look good.
What should we do? We need to get her food, now! She could die if she doesn't. Does somebody want to use this? Yakubi-kun!
It doesn't lead you out of the building, but you can get out of the cell. I'm sure they have food where the student council members are staying. The thing is, you'll get punished if any of them find you.
Somebody might be willing to go. It doesn't have to be me. I had never seen Saiko like that. She was always strong. Now she looks so feeble. No, you have to go, Yuma. This is your chance to be a better person. I'll go.
Yuma, but I've always treated you so badly. Thank you, Yuma. I'm glad to have a reliable friend like you.
Stop talking. I got this. I'll be right back. Saiko nodded weakly back at me, and I left the cell. I moved fast. Good. Nobody is in here. I reached the student council room without getting caught. There should be food around here. Hey, an apple! I'll bring that back. All I have to do is get back safely. Oh crap! Nobody seems to be coming. I need to be more careful.
It's good. Thank you, Yuma.
I succeeded in bringing back the apple for Saiko. It was a piece of cake. Yuma, great job. I never thought I would be praised like this. It felt nice. I'm so glad I went on the trip.
Yuma, thank you for always worrying about me. I never realized it, but you have always been kind to me. Would you want to be my boyfriend?
What? Okay. I never thought I would find true love inside a prison cell. When we get out of here... Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something? You've got some nerve, sneaking into the student council room. You knew about it. As I said, we have surveillance cameras. I prepared myself to be taken to solitary confinement, but I wasn't planning on giving up. You're right. I broke school rules, but that was to save Saiko's life. Who cares? School rules are meant to be followed. Say something back to him. Mr. Class President, you used to be different. You were a kind person. Look at yourself now. Is this what you wanted to become? Well, you lost sight of what's important the moment the social experiment started. Where did I make a mistake? I have to tell the teachers to end the experiment. Thank God I got through to him. However, just then...
There is a fire in the boiler room. This is not a drill.
What? We need to get out of here! We all ran out into the hallway. Hundreds of prisoner students ran around, trying to escape the fire. Hurry!
The fire is coming!
Yuma, let me uncuff you. Oh, thank you. My hands were finally free. They felt light as a feather. However... help me!
Yuma!
A bunch of students swept me off my feet, and I fell unconscious. Huh? Where am I? When I woke up, I was in my classroom. I saw handcuffs lying all over the floor. There wasn't a soul to be seen. Class president? Psycho? I decided to leave the classroom to find everybody else.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!